Hello everyone, welcome back to Coffee Talk. Today is September the 27th, Wednesday. Okay. World Golden Culture Center grand opening be held in Bhutan? In Bhutan? Okay, Luna Cell Plan. Bhutan Cell Panel prototype ready for first test. Elven Metal Band, Avatar Tops, US music chart? That should be a good thing or a bad thing? Good thing? Let's see. All the ingredients are stocked up. Check. The weather's keeping quiet. Kind of. Looks like a good night to listen to some stories. Indeed. Interesting. You can read this stuff, but I cannot care. I cannot care enough to read it. Sorry. I was checking my phone. How you doing, Gala and Hyde? Good evening, Mr. Hyde and Mr. Gala. Nice to see you too. How did it go at the hospital today? Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted. Goodness, are you having issue with the children again? No, that's not it. It's just, well, for starters, my furry is giving me a hard time, as usual. Your fury? Is this full moon already? No, but I sometimes get pre-fury symptoms. Pre-fury symptoms? What is the pre-fury symptoms? Pre-fury symptoms? Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. A few days before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for fury. And what are the symptoms? And that changes the way they react to pretty much everything. Symptoms vary depending on who you ask, but it can affect our muscle, our appetite, or our energy levels. It can give us headaches, a lot of other stuffs. Small but annoying. That doesn't sound pleasant. It could be like a regular illness, wouldn't that be? To be honest, it's not great. Fatigue. For more, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual. A bit crankier as well. Is there a drink that could help you with that? One of that ginger? I never found one, but if anyone can come up with it, it's you, Andorea. Since Gala had soothed your fury, maybe it will work a pre-fury as well? Maybe, but I think I need to be more relaxing. Like a Galahad, but with no caffeine and maybe blue? Are you serious? Maybe blue? So I just changed the T with P. We be a Galati. You're not even trying at this point. Wow, there's a wolf in it. Oh, you saw a wolf in it. Sorry, I was so paying too much attention to the name than Galati. For you. You come up with these names on the spot, Andorea? I guess I do. Oh no, it takes a bit of soul searching to tailor to the situation, so. I almost make it sound like you know in advance what we are going to order. Yes, strangely enough. Strangely enough, it's almost like I have a guide. It's almost like I have someone else doing my dirty bidding. They learned the hard way so I can have the easy way in here. It's almost us. Call it a sixth sense. Right, let's see how your sixth sense tastes. Wow, this is excellent. It's certainly what I need. Very happy to read that. Did you two bigot? What's with the long looks, you two? Did something happen? Actually, Andorea, I guess I just come up with it. I need your help. My help? Me? Come on, it wasn't that bad. What do you mean by that? What did you do, Hyde? No, I was so tired today I nearly fell asleep on the job. But most importantly, it's not good for you. Mopping around, sulking, refusing to look at the solutions. I've never seen you like this, and I'm getting worried. There's nothing to worry about. You say that, but then you spend entire nights looking miserable. No advice I come up with is good enough. And Hyde, I'm barely keeping up together, and as it is. And you should know by now how I feel when the fury is about to hit. I'm moody as hell. I'm on my period. Something like menopause kind of deal. I'm sorry. I take it you two end up chatting yesterday after all? You bet we did. After I walk out of here, I headed home and found this one. Lying on the sofa, staring at the ceiling. Looking so gloomy, sucked the color out of the room. And it's not the first time either, it's a constant in this day. Please help me, help him, Andorea. Are you in a depressive state? What's going on? I'm at my wit's end. Mr. Hyde? Ah, fine. The truth is, I'm bored today. Oh, just got punched in the face. But I'm bored to. It's like, the truth is, I'm bored. I thought it was something freakishly serious. The truth is, I'm bored to death. Oh, I see. I'm not really on the entertainment side, but how about taking drugs? Kids, don't do drugs, please. I beg you don't. Or I will be if I wasn't for the whole immortality thing. I'm nearing 40 years old. Sure. And I've never been this bored in my entire life. Interesting, you usually make it sound like you are much older. 40 years older in vampire years. You have vampire years? How does it work? I'm not saying how old that is in other species here. So you're 40 years old, so you're 400 years old? Sure. Eyes on the prize, Andorea. Intervention first, gossip later. Sure, yeah. Apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde? My job. Modeling? What was that? My job! Hey, no need to shut out. Well, I'm also irritated about that, okay? I'm not exactly used to sitting around dwindling my thumbs, but modeling stopped being fun ages ago. You didn't mention something like that last time. You are trying to leave modeling behind then? Yeah. So do you have anything else in mind? Is there a specific reason for that? It's all just so brief. Back when I started modeling, people thought of fashion in a different way. That's true. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while, so they had to be elegant, well-made, and versatile. Some campaigns that I featured stayed billboard for months, and I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with their wearers. I know something that will feature their cherished memories, but then social media came and all become disposable. The clothes themselves of course, but the models even more. I shoot a campaign, the brands post it online and it gets attention for what, 10 minutes? And another campaign comes in and everything's forgotten. Blink and it's gone. There's no bond to the build here. Isn't that changing these days though, with slow fashion and the like? That's true, and people are getting into vintage clothes too. I salute that, but the reality of my job remains the same. What about your fans? There are so many people following you. You mentioned that last night and my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. I'm pretty. Being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute a bond. So are you saying that you like to leave more of a mark? Maybe so. It would be nice if I did something that people remembered, that became part of their lives in a real way. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People will always remember you? That's not the same thing. Maybe I should study to become a doctor or something. That will make a real difference. No, thank you. The job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself in a 4-hour shifts. You mistake me for a hard-working vampire? Yeah, I guess not. You see what I'm dealing with, Andorea? That seems to be a thorny issue. Perhaps you like to mull it over with a drink in hand, Mr. Hyde? Yes, that sounds good. Just make me something I like. Anything you've seen me enjoy recently, or when we first met. When we first met, I cannot recall for the bloody of my life. Let's go with the first beverage. I don't even... yeah, Jahed to Brook. I remember the many small dots. Here you go, Mr. Hyde. You seem to like these well enough. Nice, Andorea. And you lost your bet, Hyde. I bet. When Hyde was wallowing self-pity yesterday, he told me many people cared about him. I bet you could remember what he liked, even if he gave you no instruction. So now I get to say that I was right. And Hyde gets to buy me a dinner at a place of my choosing. You're going to pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it. Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gala? Let's see. You say it, Hyde. He's won every single one of the bets we ever made. Oh wow, damn. You have quite a long-ass losing streak, my fellow boy. Wow. Yeah, I'm this close to being able to buy me a new TV with this money I'm saving on food. Just rub it on my face, won't you? Oh, hi everyone. Oh, hey Lua. Hi Lua. Busy night, I see. Hi Miss Lua. Busy and lively, just the way we like it. That's good. And I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. I wanted to apologize for the other night. I was so excited to see you, especially since it had been a while. But we ended up fighting with Bales instead. You must be getting bored of our arguments. It's alright, they're kind of fun to watch. See the relationship burning down. How are things with you too, by the way? Just let me order before I tell. Is that alright, Andorea? Of course. What would you like? I spent the whole day talking meetings and presentation, so I have a bit of a sore throat. Is there anything you recommend for that? Definitely something with lemon and honey. Sound great. I love lemon and honey drink, please. So it was the green tea one, right? I remember it. Cough syrup. There we go. Here we go. Some honey to soothe the lemon to boost recovery. Thanks, doctor. Thank you, doctor. You're welcome. This is truly lovely. Just what I needed. That's great to hear. My company is trying to get a big contract, so I've been organizing meetings with everyone. Make sure it's all going according to plan. That sounds pretty tough. Yeah, it is a lot of responsibility and decision making. And part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. It's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. Anyhow, to answer your earlier question, Gala, you probably gathered that Bai and have been fighting. Yeah, and Hai told me a little bit about it too. Right, well, we haven't discussed the wedding for the past couple of days, and honestly it's done me a lot of good. The thing is, I know Bai means well, he suggested all these things that he thinks I like, and I should like them, but he's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me, but I get annoyed instead, and then I start feeling guilty that I'm annoyed, which makes me even more annoyed. Reuben! It's not great, I know. Well, it's been easier if we always acted rationally. We only got annoyed at the right people for the right reason. But things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Nothing is simple, although I guess if you figure out what actually annoys you, it will help. Very much. That's the problem, I'm not sure. At first I thought I was tired and worried, and the decision making on my job is taking a toll for sure. It's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Bay to spend too much money, but he's right that involving my family comes with strings attached. I'm not sure how to avoid that though, and I realize that might not even be a main issue. The more he sends me links to venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. I don't mean the wedding itself, I want to get married to Bai, but the way we are planning it, I don't know. I've been to my friend's wedding before. I've also been browsing the most popular wedding picture online. Always these big parties, very put together, very classy. Have their whole families over, their friends, the colleagues. They rent these beautiful bars and they hire live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I used to look at that and think, this is great, this is what I want. But now it all just feels more and more off to me. Why don't you tell your fiancé that? What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Or that I'm questioning his ability to help me with the budget? That's up to how to communicate it, isn't it? That's up to you, how you communicate it, isn't it? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. Should it? It is? It is? I don't know. Being through so much, you all know that. This is supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. May wants to honor that. He'll feel awful if he thinks I don't. Or if he thinks I don't trust him. I swear you and your elf are well matched. You always worry so much about what others think, instead of working out your own wants and needs. You don't realize that's the important bit, right? I mean, generally, yes, I get that, but how does it apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate properly for status? Right. And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you met him, the blonde guy with the puppy eyes? Right, I'm glad you remember that, because you were making it sound like you were in a relationship with your friends who got married. Ooh. And the stranger who put the wedding picture online? This is your relationship that you are celebrating. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? Your special day needs to make sense to the two of you. Having the trainers at fast food joint? Having the trainers at a fast food joint is that what you like? The way you can also take the budget out of the equation. A simple wedding won't feel shabby if you make it feel probably yours. I still want a pretty outfit and decent food. Thank goodness. Point well taken. It just, my family might have certain expectation. Did they openly say that? No. Then maybe they do. Or maybe you just think they do. The only way to find that out is to talk to them. Besides, isn't Bailey's also about to become your family? You sure are the only family he's got. Oh, that's true. I mean... only family. I'm not saying to divide everyone or to fight with them or anything, but you shouldn't put their needs above your own. I really shouldn't, should I? You're giving me food for thought. Thanks, Hyde. My pleasure. Hyde spitting fire facts. Amazing how you perk up when you give out people advice, Hyde. Maybe you should become a therapist. Huh. Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. I did say I might become a couple counselor, but I agree with what you all implied. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for that. Are you looking to change careers, Hyde? He's bored of modeling. Fan is too impermanent, wants to leave a mark and wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you could make modeling fun again? I don't think so. The last time I had proper fun was maybe 20 years ago. That's a long ass time. What happened then? I was modeling a capsule collection for a younger designer, and she wanted to take her own picture. She got a studio, locked the office there, found someone to do the makeup, then she whipped out an old film camera and a proper relic. I hadn't seen one like it since the 60s. My granddad has an old black and silver camera with 2 lenses. Was it something like that? Yep, exactly like that. She said she preferred it because of the way it captured the light, and also because it was a slower experience? Something that will allow us to connect more. At first I didn't think much of it. I started doing the usual posing, switching, posing some more. But something felt different, then I realized what it was. Most of the time we were just talking. She only took a picture once in a few minutes, if that. Is that unusual? Yeah, most fashion photographers take dozens of pictures in a row. I felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. I thought she didn't know what she was doing and that she was wasting her money. But we had a great time and we got kind of friendly, I guess. Because of that, because at the end of it, she let me use the remaining exposures. I fool around, shoot some random stuff, make one portrait of her. Then she suggested I come with her to her dark room? Huh? Watch how she developed the picture and how they came out. You did always have a fondness for dark places. Come with the territory. But as for the picture, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me, you know, me I could recognize. Probably because you look more relaxed. I believe that most models, when they start, they probably feel like very tense. It's not easy posing, like, you know, for a good picture. And also it probably requires you to know what the heck you are doing a little bit, right? But that's not even what stuck with me then the most. It's the care she put into processing each frame, working each picture through the chemical baths, hanging them, drying them. It was like watching a magic ritual. And her portrait. When she saw it, she got a bit emotional. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera, and it was the first time she really liked a portrait someone took of her. And I'm in a weird place these days. It's not like me to tell these kind of tales, or to launch into soppy monologues, really. Just forget about it. Forget about it. No, I think it's a beautiful story, and it gives me an idea. I think of another career for you. Photographer? Please share, Lua. Been doing both of us so solid. Go on then. Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently, but apparently film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. It's what you said, capture the light beautifully, and it's more personal, slower approach. Maybe you could try that. Who, me? No, the other vampire was looking for a new line of work. I think you got the wrong guy here, Lua. I know I'm disgustingly sentimental. Okay, sorry. Distinguishedly sentimental. I know I'm disgustingly sentimental these days. But I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Oh well, forget about it then. No, don't forget about it at all. It will be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental. And you love to chat people up. You solve all the bridesmaids drama and offend the parents. But most importantly, you do something for these people that they'll never forget. They'll look at your pics their whole lives. If that's not leaving a mark, I don't know what it is. Then what it is? You're assuming they won't be... You're assuming they won't get divorced. I don't know if this is the right topic for Miss Luan. If it's alright, I know some marriage end in divorce, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Whether a marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. The career in the mafia is really looking up, huh? You're hopeless. I'm falling asleep on my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want. You thick-skulled vampire. Just don't stay out late, okay? Okay, Dad. Yeah, alright. That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do. And maybe some talking. Thanks again, Hyde. And good luck. Hope your next adventure is a good one. It will be. Good night, Lua. Good night, Andorea. See you later. Good night, you two. Anything in mind? Oh wow. Have you ever heard a story that wows you to try to go for your dreams because you are inspired to do something and try anything? Are fidget spinner really that lame now? Yes, they are. Ooh. I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take good rest once in a while. Everyone. If only. Normal schedule? New teamer with my team! You have a team? Here we go again, the last one sitting. Indeed, proper night owls. You didn't say anything about that wedding photographer idea. It's ridiculous, right? That's not for me to say, but I wouldn't call it ridiculous. Sound like you enjoyed the whole film photography experience. You like being around people, don't you? I do sometimes, but I'm not a romantic. People get married, they think they are taking a first step into forever. Well, there's no such thing as forever. Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and then next thing you know, I don't want to sound too depressing. So you don't believe in love? Of course I do, but only in a certain kind. You can choose to keep supporting someone to enjoy their company. You can do that for years with friends, family, lovers. At the end of the day, you're still you, and a separate person. You're still them, there's no two souls becoming one, not really. I know the one time I tried really didn't work out. But do you regret trying? No, I guess I don't. It confirmed for me that marriage and the like is never going to be my thing, and there's freedom in knowing that about myself. It's giving me space to build other relationships that work much better. But at the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, people who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely, if for most of them it won't pan out, there's something beautiful there. Like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame, or a flower bloom like will never wilt. Well, in my case I sink off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, on that minute when I say we'd be together forever, I mean it. I sure feel alive. If you know all that, then you must also know that it's something worth celebrating. And something worth helping others people celebrate. You're a tricksy one, Andorea. I know. And I'm not too tired to fight your logic, which means it's time for me to head back. Of course, Mr. Hyde. And I mean to say, I appreciate our one-to-one chats. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here. Ah, it's plenty comfortable, for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? The way time passes for me is very different from anyone else I know. Thank goodness Carl is from a long-living species, but even then he will grow old before I do eventually. The world will change 100 times, technology will die out, new technology will come. I will feel again the way I feel now in a century, maybe two. And Lou and Gala won't be around to give me an advice. The world won't wait for me. But you will, am I right, Andorea? I guess I am. That's a very perspective of you, Mr. Hyde. Hey, you've grown to know me quite well. It's only fair that I know you a little in return. I suppose that's true. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. To continuing our story. It's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone here rooting for me. Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. We'll make sure it's nobly placed. I know you will. And on that note, I guess I'm going to go browse for some film cameras. What's the worst that can happen? Indeed. Take care of yourself, friend. And you as well. Interesting, so Mr. Hyde does know I am immortal. The world won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde, but some of us will. Interesting, very interesting. So I do know that. He does know that. He did some digging on me. God damn it. God damn it, he discovered my YouTube channel. God damn it. He subscribed on my YouTube channel. God damn it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this little journey of ours with a little more in-depth stories about Mr. Hyde, which was left quite on a mysterious stage on the first one. But as usual, I really hope you enjoyed this one, and thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, a lovely evening, and a lovely bye.